This is the Iron Trader, and this is Midday Trading. Today we're going to take a look at a couple auto trades, Ford and GM. This video is for information purposes only, not a recommendation to buy, sell any stock, commodity, ETF. Thanks for watching. All right, here we have Ford, your daily and your weekly chart. Now, Ford just lowered their price today on their Lightning F-150 truck by almost $10,000, okay? They're claiming that they want market share basically from Rivian, okay, and Tesla. But just remember, these vehicles here are still very unproven, okay, because they don't have no time on them. They don't have 3, 5, 8, 10 years. There's nothing unproven here with this. So, you know, if you listen to a guy like Kramer, okay, when he talks about this Farley who's the CEO of Ford, I mean, if Farley stops short, Kramer's going to go halfway up his ass, okay? I mean, he is just so into this here. Trade the charts, okay? So let's look at this chart here today. Okay, here's your daily chart. Now, since when they announced that here, this thing just fell. Look at that. Big gap fell right off the map. Now, what you want to do is you want to look here at this 1389. That is going to be your support level. If not, then we have your 50 SMA here at 1331. Then you have 1278. That's your 200 SMA here. And then we have your 100 SMA here sitting at 1273. That's on your downside. Now you can see how this 8-day here is curling over. Your 21-day wants to curl over. So what you have to do here, like on the upside, is you want to look at this candle right here, okay? So the high of today is 1463. That's the gap. And then we looked at the bottom of this candle here. Okay, you're looking at 1491. That's the fill. And then in between, we have 1472. If you can get above that, then we have your 8 SMA here sitting at 1498. And then your big retest here at 1542. Now, here on your weekly chart here, well, you know, you went right into your 100 SMA here. Now you're below it. It needs to hold this key 8 SMA here sitting at 1423. If not, you're going to retest this 50 SMA here at 1312, and then you have a 21 SMA here sitting at 1288 here, okay? So don't listen to all the stuff about get the market share, do this. This is still very unproven technology here, okay? So you have to see how this all is going to shake out here, because there's a lot more to these electric trucks, electric vehicles than what you think. You try to look at towing and working and charging and the whole 9 yards. Bottom line, Tesla owns this, okay? They're going to own all the charging stations. Ford, GM, all these companies going to have to go and use the Tesla charging station. Who's going to make best out of this? Tesla. That's the stock that you want to be with, okay? These here are just secondaries here, okay? So just watch the charts to see where it's going to go. Now, if you can close somehow above 1542, then we come up to this candle right here, okay? So then you're looking at 1574. Then up here, we come up here, you have 1668. And then we can go all the way up on all these candles here. 1780. We have 2105. And your big retest up there is 2587. But when you look at a chart like this, it's looking pretty ugly. And then we have to see how the earnings are going to be here now. I mean, you're talking about taking a lot of big chunk, a $10,000 chunk right off. You know, and the stuff that makes up these batteries, lithium, nickel, and cobalt, have not dropped anywhere near the price that they're taking off here. Okay, let's take a look here now at General Motors. Okay, GM, we got pretty much the same kind of a chart here. Okay, you got the gap. So on the upside, you want to look at today's high. That's 39.54. That's the gap. Then we look at this low, this candle right here, 39.94. That's the fill. And in between, you have your 8-day SMA here sitting at 39.78. Then your retest here is 41.04. If you can close above, there's your target right there at 43.63. Now, key support here is going to be right here, okay? So you're sitting at 38.52. If that's lost, we got 36.57. We have 35.76. That is going to be your 50 SMA here. But now, I want to just show you something here now. If this sells off, watch this candle right here, okay? So what you do is you look at the bottom of that candle, okay? You're looking at 32.14. Then we want to look at the top of this candle here. You're looking at, this is 33.30. The bottom of this candle here is at 33.47. That's the gap, and this is the fill. So right here is an area here that you always want to watch just in case this happens to lose all these simple moving averages, that gap and that fill. Very, very critical. Now, when you look on a weekly chart here, okay, yeah, sideways action, so actually pretty good trading action here. But what on the downside, you want to watch this key 8 SMA here. That's going to be very, very key here. If that's lost, we have a 50 SMA sitting at 36.98, and then you have your 21-day sitting at 35.72. On the upside, you have a 200 SMA here. Okay, that's sitting at 40.97. Very, very, very tough level that's going to be. Obviously, as you can see what's going on here, very, very tough level here. But just watch all these key simple moving averages, and then watch this key gap right here on that candle right there at 33.47, and then watch that fill at sitting at 33.33. That is always the gap and fill is like a mag to refrigerator if this all gets lost. All right, thanks for watching.